from the bluegrass state. Ernest Shell ain't filled with hate. Justice burns where shadows lurk. Predator hunter, he'll do the work. Rolling shadows creeping near. A van's dark whisper fills with fear. Hands in chains, hearts in pain, caught in the predator's cruel domain. Night is silent, souls are screaming, broken dreams caught in their scheming. The tigers hum a wicked song, but justice awaits. It won't take long. Then the lightning tiger roars to the fight. Claws of justice cut through the night. A hero's shadow, a hunter's gaze, here to burn the darkness with blinding rays. The van sways under moon's dark sheen. Traffickers' webs cold and unseen. Eyes of prey wide with despair, but hope is stalking in the air. Steel and fury meet the road, a hunter's heart, a code bestowed. No pity, no mercy, no retreat. The lightning tiger pounces to defeat. Then the lightning tiger roars to the fight. Claws of justice cut through the night. A hero's shadow, a hunter's gaze, here to burn the darkness with blinding rays.
Okay, good deal, good deal. All right. Now, you know, I like to say good deal. I don't know why, but I think it's just because I've ate too many donuts or something. And but anyways, getting down to it, we have some more news. We do have news. I'm telling you. You know, these officials in Kentucky, they want. I think they just want. Uh, I know they want the best, but sometimes they just want the rest. I mean, that's just the way it is. Let me see what I can say and what I can't say, folks. I have to abide by these laws and regulations and rules and all these good things come into it. Um, let's figure this out together. Let's figure it out together, okay? As always, we have to figure it out together. I need to appoint some people to help me, okay? I need to appoint people to help me. Now I know you all care for me, you care for my safety, you care for all of the above, and I understand that. And I appreciate that. Thank you. But unfortunately, it's not enough. I'm going to have something like a big brother, big sister kind of thing. It's something that's been handed down. I'm telling you, it's one thing, it's another. But I'm going to have somebody that knows what they're talking about and help me, guide me. When I say guide me, uh, it's going to be bad. It's kind of for me, it's more of a let me see what I can say and what I can't. Just hold on just 1 second. Let me read this text again. Let me read it. Okay, so I guess what I'm asking for is a person to help me, like, make sure that I do certain things and abide by the certain rules and regulations that have been set forth um, for me. And I just and I understand, YouTube with YouTube. It's it's a slippery situation in a way. Everything's slippery. Everything's just controversial. Okay, you know, certain things you can do, certain things you can say, and I just need a. I guess I'm gonna have to. Is it just your game, Redstone? Because the thing about it is, Redstone, is I have got to have somebody who makes sure that I walk the line. I've got to walk the line. So apparently, some officials, I'm not going to say who and where they're from, have decided that it would be best for me to not really engage in certain activities on YouTube. Uh, you know, and the thing about it is, it ain't that I'm breaking the law. It's just that I'm pushing it. I'm pushing certain things that a lot of it's controversial. It's a real controversial thing, but it was just recommended for me that I show a certain amount of restraint from bringing certain names, like professionalism. That's the word I need for rest on. I need that word. So professionalism has to happen. That's a good word too. Integrity. I think that was mentioned as well. So what we're going to have to do is it's something I probably don't know how to do, to be honest with you. But you heard it yourself. All these people that's bringing up all these accusations, and guys, if you was to hear what is on these answering machines, trust me, I know because I got sent um, a bunch of, literally a bunch of MP3s that were taken from answering machines. And you wouldn't believe it. And I do know the voices, and I mean, I knew this was going to happen. I mean, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. I mean, they can't keep up with the content. I mean, come on now. Somebody said that I was snorting cocaine on live, like literally snorting cocaine on live. Like they're like, look at him. He's spun out. He's spinning. I don't even know what spinning is. He's um he's on one. I mean, the words that they have used, people. And what's crazy is the majority of the phone calls that I heard that was actually played back to me is none only than a creator who has nothing better to do but to lie, steal, cheat, and make everything about themselves. And we all know who that is. Thank you. I appreciate that. I did like that no name. I had fun. I did have fun. I did have a lot of fun. But we all know who this person is. And I mean, we don't have to say, I mean, you don't have to say it. So here's the thing what we got to do. I literally just got off the phone with, oh my God, one, two, three conference call. It's literally like a conference call after a conference call after a conference call from, I tell you what, from 8:30, from about 8:30 to 10:30, and then one from 10:30, and they don't even supposed to. And think about this: business hours is closed, folks. But for tomorrow, guess what I've got to do? Now, we all know I went and passed my test today. I went and passed all my physicals. I went and passed my evaluations. I've done everything I've been asked to do. Everything I've been asked to do. I just don't know, guys. I mean, I don't know if it's even worth it anymore. It's not even worth it. To be honest with you, it's not even worth it. And I could. I mean, it's coming closer now. Like they literally took out a photo. And then I got in trouble for supposedly going out of Kentucky. I mean, you know what? I have been everywhere in this world. I can name places I've been. I've been to California. Well, I've been to Washington. I've been to Oregon. I've been to Portland. I've been to South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia, Miami, Florida, all up and down the East Coast, New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, all around Texas. I mean, I have been to Arkansas. I have been to Wisconsin. I have been to South Dakota, North Dakota, Nebraska. I've been to a lot of these places, Oklahoma. And I tell you what, Utah, I've been everywhere. I have been everywhere. And, it's easy for me. It's like a lot of people like, oh, I need to go here and there. And they look at it and they're like, well, wait a minute, it's going to take forever. Well, it don't for me. It don't because I'm used to doing it. I mean, I used to drive it all the time. And, what would be 6, 7 hours to you guys is an hour and a half, 2 hours to me. It don't affect me like that. I don't get tired from driving. I love to drive. I love to do things. I love to fly. I love things like that. And to say that you can't do things like this no more. Junia in Alaska. Yes, exactly, Jess. Like I've been to places, a lot of places. Now, it's like I have jumped through hoops. I have jumped through hoops. One of the voicemails that was left is that I'm taking old women for the retirements. For some reason, somebody has told them that I'm into the old folks' home and the retirement women. I'm taking their settlements. I'm taking their inheritance. I'm doing all this stuff and I'm making all this money, supposedly. Guys, I have never seen the beat in my life. There is reports out there on me, literally, that state that I am a human trafficker and that I kidnap children, throw them in. Come on, people. I mean, are you kidding me? I did work the Rittenhouse case in Wisconsin. Hell, that call I need a sugar mama. I need 3 or 4 sugar mamas. So, if any of you ladies are single and you like to be, be called sugar mamas, let me know. I'm gonna get in trouble for that now. So, guys, supposedly I've robbed a bingo hall. I've done all kinds of stuff. I I have got accusation. I can show you my email. I can show you PDF formats of things that's been sent, and they're like, explain this, this, and this, and this, and this. Can you tell us what the first 2 pages of? And I'm like, are you kidding me? So I'm going to have to. I got to do something. I've got to do something now. Now I'm doing what I know to do, and I'm just going to have to not tell anybody about anything else. And just when it happens, it happens. I mean, for God in heaven's sake, they figured out a way to take a real photo, like a real photo. And I got in trouble for that too, by the way. Being out of state, I can't be out of state. I can't go around. I can't be doing that. And the thing about it is, nobody even knows when the photo was actually taken. And it's sad because I told the team yesterday that my sister had been digging up some photos that we had found. And of course, Lori gets blamed for it because she comes back the day before. You know, I'm sitting here like thinking, how make this make sense? Just make it make sense. Last year I didn't make 90,000. I did not make 90,000 last year. Now a few years ago, yes, I probably made 120, 130,000. But I was working as well too. They want to make me look like I'm like, I mean, the worst of the worst. And the fact of the matter is, I'm not even nowhere near that. But if you go down, look, if you go down and you go to the Commonwealth right now and you name my name, they're throwing notebooks. I mean, they're like literally throwing the notebook down. They don't want nothing to do with it. I've been passed off 4 times already. Like, I'm sitting here like, and the thing about it is, if I did go back to jail, I only pull another month at the most, and I could just be done with all this probation, you know? And the thing about it is, the judge, yeah, it's just crazy some of the things they've come up with. And it ain't the probate. They're like, I mean, they're sitting there like never seen nothing like it before in their life. They're like, this man has really got something wrong with him. Like, what in the world? And I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about the one that keeps calling. They're like, there's a reason he's so obsessed. And I'm like, I know. there's something to that. I've never seen nobody like that. He kind of acts like a child predator himself. And I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute. I'm not going to say no names, but we all know who's doing it. And I'm thinking, why do they go so hard? I mean, they hate Trump. They hate Dog the Bounty Hunter because of being felons. They think that their life is just perfect or something like that, like it's perfect. And the thing about it is, everybody is going along with it. Like, don't they understand that he's bringing them down with him? I mean, it's like the monkeys climbing the tree, the highest part of the tree, and grabbing them branches and just swinging out there into the abyss, not knowing what's waiting on them. And, you know, I just really don't understand. I understand it, but there's something to it. It's the way he does things. It's kind of I mean, any predator hunter would see this. It's like predatorial behavior, like they're using the police and law, and they're using the justice system to do evil for them. I said, and I talked literally to the Commonwealth a while ago, and like, can't you see that? And they're like, we do see that, but here's the thing. They're not the ones on probation. And I'm like, okay, I understand that. So what do I need to do? And they said, well, you just have to abide. And I said, I have been abiding and I've not broken no laws, correct? And well, they said, no, you have not broken the laws. And then some other guy got on there, and I really didn't know who the hell he was. But I guess he's supposed to be like a big brother kind of thing. And he was talking to me, and all of a sudden, I was just thinking, I was something in my head. It must have been the chip; it reactivated or something. And I just looked at that son of a bitch. I could see him through the phone. I don't know how. You know how you could just like get a visual of somebody. I could tell he's a pencil pusher, never been out in the field, and I just told him go straight to hell. And when I did that, well, about 3 or 4 other ones chimed in. Well, long story short, there was a doctor in one of them, and he was the evaluation doctor. And I guess I'm getting put on some kind of mood or mode stabilizers. And again, they're asking how much testosterone I'm taking and why is it making me so angry? And I'm sitting here thinking I'm not angry. I mean, I'm talking the right way, and I'm with my little notebook and I'm writing all this stuff down. And then, has anybody ever used Dropbox? Who's used Dropbox in here? So the email, you could only send like so much, these files. So I have to open up a share link Dropbox with these officials. Let's just say they're officials. I ain't gonna say their names, but these officials, and they're sending me all these recordings. And here I am trying to open up some weird video player on my phone that I've never opened before in my life. Don't know nothing about it. And here it is. Phone call after 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 message after message after message, then spaced out. And then somebody comes in. Well, this is where the answer machines are full now. I listened to some last month, this month, and today. Today alone, one of the people stated that a certain agency had 13 phone calls. 13 phone calls. Like, on me. On me. And for the record, I don't have a clue about anything with Summer Wells, okay? For the record, I don't have a clue about anything with Sebastian Rogers, okay? And for the record, I do not have a clue for anything to do with Little Monkey, little Mike. I'm sitting here thinking, like, what in the hell has happened? Is it like that I run up to children and I'm like that, what is his name? Krampus or something, and put these little children in bags and run off with them? I am sitting here thinking, oh my God, how can people call officials like, again, then the next question is, how in the hell does these officials believe all this? Now, I have a very good relationship right now with the Commonwealth. I mean, they know me through thick and thin. They've had so many calls on me that I could probably start my own agency up, just to be honest with you. Now, what do we do, folks? I've got to appoint somebody just to keep me out of trouble. Because obviously, what I'm doing is just getting in more and more. It ain't really trouble, but it's like, well, give me a word. So, see, that's what I need people for. Somebody throw me a word out there. Redstone, throw me the word I need. You've been throwing words out there. It ain't trouble, but it's like mischief, like mischief. I've got to do something, folks. So I figured by talking to Sean a while ago that we're just going to come up with ideas and we're going to change this whole fucking channel. Like, it's got to be changed because I'm not going to just stop. Okay. I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not. Especially when I'm getting Cash Apps and PayPal and all these good things from these poor women who I have robbed of their inheritance and who I am taking of their Social Security. There's another one I forgot a while ago. I'm taking your Social Security. I'm taking your inheritance. Supposedly, I've took some allowances. I've been taking allowances. I'm taking food off the table. I'm doing all this. Hold on a minute, Barbara Walters. Just hold on a second there, sweetie. Let me finish what I'm saying. The retirement, that's the word I'm looking for, Tiger Mama. I think it might have been your retirement. I've took money. I've took this. Here, I'm going to give you a link. Let me rest a minute because this is crazy. I mean, sorry about that. Let me get this link up here. We'll put it up. I hope that's it. I guess that's it. Does that look like a StreamYard? I guess. I don't even know. It's either that or I don't know. I just don't know. Supposedly I've done it all. I mean, that's a good one there. That's a good one, I'm telling you. Yeah. Yeah. You're muted, by the way. Okay, you're not. Go ahead.
I just had a question. I don't know what I should start with first. Not trying to piss you off. I really have
No,
a
I'm not going to
legit
get pissed
question.
off. I'm just, go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't know if you read my post before you got online, but I'm really upset about that right now.
Well, to be honest with you, I really don't read other channels or posts.
I tagged you. I
still don't look at it. I mean, there's so many people tag me and stuff. I just don't. Hold on one second. Let me say hello to Katie. Hey, sweet Katie, how are you? Why did you steal Tiger Mama's retirement? Wait a minute. Let's just let Barbara talk about this, and we'll talk about the retirement and the bingo money. We got to talk about bingo money and all that too. Go ahead there, Barbara.
Is it true that you and Cody and Dalton were gone from Tina's shop? the morning of the 15th for a few hours.
Oh God.
I just want to know the truth, please.
You don't listen to the truth anyways. It just
I need to know the truth.
wait, let me ask you a question. I'll answer your question. I promise I'll answer your question.
Hmm.
But why now?
I'm not sure exactly, but things have been said around, and that's why I'm asking.
Sounds like you have a change of heart, Barbara.
I'm really upset right now.
I would be too. I would be.
My dad, today I found out his biopsy came back as cancer, and it really breaks my heart because you know that I backed you 100%
And
with the cancer
1,000%.
thing.
Yes,
Yes,
you
I did.
did. You did. Oh Lord. And I'm sorry for your dad and his troublesome times. I really am sorry for that. It really does.
Thank
You
you,
know,
but it
it
makes me
it,
really
it
upset to
I,
find
I
out
it was
that
I understand. I understand. Now with the Summer Wells question, that's what you're getting at.
no, what I'm really wanted to tell you was about my dad and how I think it's really messed up that I was there for you and sent you
You
stuff
you
and
was you was you
videos.
was there for me, and I do appreciate you being there for me. I really do, and I appreciate you in the times that you have spent with me and all that. And I do feel for you. I do feel for you, and I do feel for your family. And I do think it's awful and it's horrible. You know, anyone who's suffering with cancer or any other disease that, to be honest, there is no cure for, as they say. But I do feel for you. I really, truly do. Now, with your question on whether or not that we was gone that morning from June 15th of 2021, correct? Correct.
So go ahead with the Summer Walls thing. I'd like to know, please.
We went out to the Waffle House. I think it was Waffle House. I mean, otherwise, at that time it's Waffle House. That's where we done a Predator bus over that way too as well. We went out to Waffle House. To be honest with you, time has been just horrible to me and my mindset the way it is now. I really could not answer whether or not we went to Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge during that time. I know we
Just
was
you
going
three?
to. I know we was going to, but I think we just went to the Waffle House and we sat around for about an hour, hour and a half. Tina's time collection and her, trying to recollect all
But
this time.
Timmy
I
was
don't know.
walking around for 5 hours waiting.
Tim was. He really was.
Yeah.
He walked around for 5 hours, but we
And
done a video
Tina and
shoot.
Xander had the shop open the whole time while they were waiting for you.
They were. To be honest with you, I can't even remember hardly that day what we did. There was so many ins and outs, and it was a real bad situation. I do remember talking to the sheriff or the sheriff's department. Well, half the day I was on the phone with them, and you know, it's yeah, I understand, and I'm sorry for your troubles and your trials and the tribulations that you're going to go through and you're going through right now. I really am. But when it comes to the Summer Wells thing, I do feel that it would have been different, a lot different than it had to be. I feel that if the right people would have been put in play, a lot of things that's happened now with the Summer Wells thing is not what it could have been. I do believe there were better ways to go about that whole situation.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, I wish to God that I would have never, ever been part of any of that, of her going missing, any of that. I wish I was never part of any of that. All the whole case, everything. I wish I could go back. And when those people came, I wish I would have said no. But I can't go back now. I can't do that. And I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry for everything that's happened with that case that involves me, my name, and anything to do with what I was a part of. Now, I hate that it happened the way it happened. I tried to warn people, I tried to tell people. People do not listen. Okay. Now, personally, personally, I think there's a lot more to it than what people put out to be.
Me too.
I really do. I really think that wool has been pulled over people's eyes when it comes to that.
Like when
I
people
hate
say,
it.
I wish
I,
I
I,
wasn't involved in Summer disappearing, like that
I,
kind of
I hate it. I really do. I'm to be
thing.
honest with you. I hate it. That day, it's locked in my mind
Mhm.
forever.
I
But
bet.
I do think God has a way of bringing things back. And
Mhm.
there's reason that certain things happened on that day. I believe that there was a reason that we was at that park busting Mr. Tim, the predator
Yeah, you
who
begged
stalked a child,
to
because
close
we
the
had
shop
that,
and go there.
because
You begged
we had stopped. Here's the
to
thing.
grab that.
We had this guy on the hook for days and days and days before that. Did you know that?
Yeah, I heard.
I've got the screenshots. I've got the chat logs. I actually found the chat logs.
Other people
And
have it too.
yes, they do. You see, Tina had him on the hook for way, way before Summer went missing. We could have done it
She's a
then.
good decoy. She was.
She was a good decoy. She really was. I have to give the credit where credit's due. But the thing about it is, we could have busted him the day before. We could have busted him. A lot of people say, why did you have to do the bust on that day? Well, you see, we didn't know that Summer was going to. Hold on one second.
But nobody knew that you and Cody and Dalton were gonna disappear for 5 hours at Waffle House. Anyway, I gotta jump down. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for coming up, Barbara. I'm glad and I hope that answered your question. It's a sad, pitiful thing. It really is. And, you know, my heart goes out. My heart goes out. And that damn TCA code, that would have stopped a lot. And maybe people can lobby for the law to be changed. Will you hold on one second, Barbara? Just hold on a second. Somebody's texting me. I'm so sorry about that. Now, let me ask you a question. Does anybody else want to come up and ask any question whatsoever? While I'm in a real good mood right now, and I feel like answering questions because I feel that there's some things that's been left unattended to. Now, I'm telling you, people in their, anyways, we do appreciate you all. We really do. And, I hate it. Like I said, I hate it for Miss Barbara Walters. I do think she's having a change of heart. But unfortunately, I think it's too late for all that. And, I just do hope and pray for the best for her family. And I hope and pray to Della that she is, that her eyes opens to the true fact that's right in front of her. I do appreciate you all with that. Now, the way I word things, guys, it may seem that I'm not the sharpest knife, of course, in the drawer. There's more knives that's a lot sharper than I am, and when having to deal with like this stress and all these activities and these accusations that I face daily, you know, it's is it raining? It is raining. And there's things sometimes that it can bring back. It can bring back those memories, and we have to grab a hold of those memories and we savor every single little bit of what we remember. And for me, Summer Wells, it haunts me till this days. Till this day, she still haunts my mind because I do believe that there were more. Now, any other questions, please? I appreciate you guys. And may I add, thank you for being a lovely crowd tonight. I'm glad that everybody's being peaceful, being very nice, and I hope and pray that things do go good through um all these missing children's cases. And I'm going to say this for the record, just because in the past that I have been in areas where children have been missing and they have went missing and I've been accused of this and that, I have been investigated by the Department of Homeland. I've been investigated by the FBI. According to some people, I have been investigated by the best of the best, and I have been found to be true. And there is actual documentation on that because Department of Homeland did come all those many moons away to give us a little talk to and see what we're about and to make sure that we wasn't cooking children in a cooker somewhere. So if that helps out everybody, I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you. Now, are there any other things that might need to be said or before we can continue with our show, especially while I'm in the mood to talk about things? And I'd appreciate it if you guys just, keep a professional voice and keep your opinions and you can state your opinion. You can call me a SOB or a dirty what. It's fine. I do welcome constructive criticism. I really do. I thank you. Let's see. Nightmare begins. Blame Katie is the actual fact. Oh, well, that is an opinion. And I'm pretty sure that many would say that she's good at what she does. And then I'm also thinking that a lot more would probably say that something like what Tiger Mama said there. I didn't even have to say it. It just came right out. Fake news. That's facts. Okay. And then here's another one too. It's a CNN kind of thing. And for me, I really don't welcome the CNN kind of deals and stuff because we don't report on fake news stuff. And, a lot of people these days, times, especially people like the factual actual or whatever they call the channel, they seem to be misleading a little bit here and there. But we do appreciate the thought that goes into creating such a production line that she and her entertainment, her content that they produce. Now we do appreciate that. Now, are there any other questions, please? Any other questions? I'm trying to be professional here. I'm doing what I know what I need to do. I appreciate you guys. LK, for me, I call LK Kennedy. I can't help it, but I know it's just L Kennedy, but I have to say the LK Kennedy. It ain't like that I'm saying something else, but that's just me, and that's just something that's like a little thing that goes on with me. So, anybody else any questions or anything like that? I think that it's all Ernie. It is. It is. It's me. I've done it all. I'm gonna admit I've done it all. I'm telling you. When I say that, I do mean it. I'm telling you. I do appreciate you all. Here you go. I like this rap. And then this is another one. This is another one. We're gonna comment on this. Remember 2 years ago when Rap got the message from Dog the Bounty Hunter saying he never knew you at all. Okay. He never knew me at all. I like that. I'm glad that he never. Anyways, we'll find out difference. I promise you that. That was a typo, Ernie. Come on now. Well, I'll let you go with that one. I'm not going to say nothing about it. I do appreciate it. Now, wouldn't leave Nightmare alone. Let's not really block nobody, but we can time them out. But they're speaking their minds right now, so let them do their opinions. It's all welcome. Let's see. Nice photo skills. You actually remember to cover everything, unlike that bogus tank pic. So I guess my tank picture is photoshopped. The thing about it is I didn't even edit none of the tank picture. The tank picture is real, but again, you see, folks, it don't matter what we do, and that's why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying it now. That's why we don't need to just put nothing else out there. Just when it happens, and then no more. Okay, so beloved ghost, have you got your pen and paper ready? Can you make sure you take this note down? No more warnings. No more warnings. We just do it. Okay. We do not give out no more alerts. We do not give out no more warnings. We're not giving anything else away. I do appreciate that. Can I see you writing that? Redstone's writing. Thank you, Redstone. Um, Markella, we're not giving nothing else out no more. I do have the audio clip, but we're not going to do that no more. We're just going to wait and see what happens. I'm just going to pay the man for an interview, and we'll go about doing that, and we'll just see what happens. I mean, that's just what I have to do. I lost my old book, and I don't have my numbers, but I'm sure to have a number book again. It'll be all right. All right. Ernie, you stop it. Tell them photo is real. You did not make that. Well, the photo is real, but it is what it is. I'm not worried about it. They taking dog out. They took me out of the photo. Let's just let them be. I mean, it's new stuff in the world. Let's let them be, guys. Let's not really go into stuff because it ain't gonna do no good. You can't win. You are not gonna win with these people. Lisa K is lost. She is another rap. Lisa K. The thing about Lisa K, she's one of those people who brings home these serial killers, and she's one of these people that you hear about on the news. You hear about people like Lisa K who falls in love with these prisoners, and when they get out, these people love them to death, literally love them to death, and then all of a sudden those prisoners, they turn on these poor innocent people who love them, and you find these people in ditches, and some people you never find at all. But that's the kind of people that these people are, some of them. So it's sad that they love these serial killers. But anyways, I do appreciate you all. Remember, hold on a second. Wait till the share your referral link goes away here. I hate this thing. If anybody knows how to take this off, I will do it. Remember, Rap tried to say he was going to get a new trial years ago. It didn't happen. Well, yeah, it did not happen. But, we don't. Sometimes the world just what it is. Again, I'm going to probably have to go back and look at this live and maybe edit some pieces out of it. Somebody just messaged me and said that I was going on about something. But look, here's the way it is, people. There's passion in my heart. And when I start talking about these missing children, I get uh, this thing comes over me, and I really do see things that others don't. And a lot of people believe that. Like, I know how to get in, I know how to get out, and I know how to talk. I know how to put these people into play. I know how to direct these operations. I understand how to do all this. I do appreciate that, Nightmare Begins, and that's your opinion, and I do appreciate your opinion. However, if it was fake, I wouldn't be getting into mischief like I've been getting into. Now, um, are there any other questions, people? And I do appreciate the chat tonight for being on your best behavior. I do thank you. And yes, my phone is literally on fire right now. Text after text after text. And for the record, folks, there is a few dating sites that has me on there, and somebody brought that to my attention. I am on a dating site, but there's a few that I saw that are not me. Again, they are not me. And for the ones who message me in Messenger, now you ladies, you're beautiful, and I love to see tits and ass just like the next man does. But sometimes, ladies, um, trying to get me to move position and wanting me to come see you and all that, it would be great. It would be great. I would love to kick it with you. I really would. But I have to understand too also that being who I am, and most importantly, what I am, and the focus that I have for my true passion, I have to kind of be a certain person at all times, and most importantly, at all costs. Now, by doing that, I limit and I have to live a certain lifestyle. Do I love the lifestyle that I live? No, I don't. I'm not a fan of it, not one bit. I'm not a fan of it one bit. But like they say, you can knock on the devil's door 10,000 times, but there's always that one chance that that son of a bitch will answer that door. And I do honestly believe that's what's happened in some of these missing children cases. I really, truly, honestly believe that, people. From the bottom of my heart, I promise you, I do believe that's what's happened to some of these cases. When others come into these cases and they strew it everywhere, they place it in different directions. They move the goalpost here, they move the goalpost there, and back over here again. The main focus, listen what I'm saying, folks. The main focus to these missing children, the only piece of the puzzle left is that child themselves. Child predators know this, and they thrive. Listen to my words, folks. They thrive on that very thing. And that's true. Because if that did not exist, guess what? You'd have prevention. You see, but they're cunning, they're smart, they're stealthy, and they're quick. 9 seconds is all it takes. And your little baby could be gone forever. Never to see the child ever again. The child going into horrible, horrible things. What's even worse is that you would look and you would think that, wait a minute, is my child being taken care of? But you see, that's the uncertainty. You see, every man fears what they don't know. That's a fact. That's a fact. Now, I do appreciate you guys. And I appreciate the state officials who have told me to stay out and do certain things other than what my true passion is in my heart. Sadly, I have to say that I have declined. I have declined. I have declined your suggestions. I do appreciate you all and what's going on, but I cannot change who I am. I cannot change who I am. If I did that, the good Lord above would think differently because He gave me this gift, folks. He gave me this gift to unravel and undo the injustice that's happened to you. And I have to stay with that. I have to stay with that, folks, no matter what. It's not about the money. It's not about the LARPing. It's not about any of that, folks. Nothing. It's not. I'll tell you what it's about. And you wouldn't believe me anyways. I can sit here and tell you what it's all about. And you would never believe what I say. Your eyes are not open. Some of you, your eyes are opened. But some of you will not give me that opportunity to show you the true facts of the world. I appreciate that, Watcher. I tried Kirby while I was in Ohio. We went door to door knocking. I got to be the silver, then the diamond. I had the diamond little pendant thing. I thought I was doing good. Actually, it's the little, what is it? God, see, you got me again. But anyways, guys, I wish to God and pray to God that these missing children return. I do wish they would return. I really do. If I knew for a fact, the shadow of a doubt, that poor Summer was still alive and just maybe in captivity somewhere, I would break my probation to go and find that lost baby. That's a fact. That's me. You see, a lot of people, they'll say they'll do this, they'll say they're doing that. But the fact of the matter is, they never do anything. But they do call out people for fake and false and fraudulent things. And they say they're this or that when they're not. But I think everything's going to come out in the long run. I don't get involved in the Summer Wells case. I've moved on to other things. I moved on to other things. I really have. I've been asked. I can show you my emails. I can show you the messages. I've been asked to do things. I've turned it down. I've been sick with the flu. I was wondering where you was at. We had a whole load up for you, and you was nowhere to be seen. No Fear Trucking. I've been trying to get a hold of you for the last 3 days. 3 days, my brother. You have to message me. I'm telling you, man. Got some good news for you. Got a new pickup going in. I'm telling you. I'm telling you what the truth. Just got to get the permission and get the money for it. That's it. It's going to be good. I do appreciate you, by the way. And I need to talk to you about a certain ordeal. Thank you. let's see. Redstone Nightmare. I'll investigate further. I hope everybody does. I hope that these little children are found. I really do. You're cutting it once and sniffing it twice. Well, I don't know anything about sniffing anything these days. There's other ways to. What are you talking about? By the way, what are you talking about? Are you talking about some kind of? You're supposed to be cutting it once and checking it twice, right? That's what you do. You check it twice, cut it once. I think that's the old motto I used to say. I've got different ones now, but thank you. I do appreciate that for you taking, heed to that. That's awesome. Phew. I do appreciate you all. I really do. And to the ones who are sick and misguided and whatever may be wrong with you, I do wish you a healthy, speedy recovery. I do wish that for you. I really do. Guys, I'm tired and I've been up for a while, like a long, long time. And to be honest with you, my brain's been put to the test today. Ernie, if you went out and you found Summer Wells tomorrow, I would be blamed for her disappearance. Terry, I'm going to say this right now. If I went out and I found Summer's remains or Summer Wells, all in all, and I found her, I would be blamed for her disappearance. I thought about that. I actually thought about that beforehand. I thought about that. And I'm telling you what the truth. It's sad that people would actually accuse people of being involved with her disappearance or demise, whatever's happened to this child. But I will be blamed for it. That is a fact, 100,000%. I would be blamed. Even I've had officials tell me that, by the way, too. I mean, you're not the only one that tells me. They would be ready right there. I will be blamed for it. Do I hold deep, dark secrets? I do, folks. Am I a mystery? I am. Okay? I am. There's things in this world that I have been a part of and that I have done myself, to say the least. But am I proud of these? That's the question you need to ask. You see, people, I'm going to get back into the game. I'm going to get back into these related cases, especially the missing. I like the missing cases. They're easy to fit in, and they're more easy for me because it's something that I've done for the last 20 some years, and I don't intend on really giving that up. Okay, just to be honest with you, I don't intend on ever giving that up. Now, the way that people take that is them. I'm good at it. I'm very good at it. As a matter of fact, I'm not the only one that says that. Our team, our people involved are good at what they do. And I do appreciate that. Thank you. And who is Jimmy, by the way? What is Jimmy? Hold on a minute. Did I miss something? I must have missed something. Yeah, just time people out. You don't really have to block them. Just time them out. It is a pretty bad situation. Why did Katie set up a live in 12 hours breaking news? I have no idea, Toshi. No idea. Let's see. He's Appalachian. Redstone I can't see for the share referral link. It's untelling. But we've got breaking news as well, and I'm not got to even get to it. Jimbo's buddy. Oh Lord. Oh, okay. Yeah, Jimbo messaged me, by the way. Did I tell? I think I told that the last live. And the thing about it, I guess it's look. I'll have to collaborate with numbers because I'm not one to remember numbers. I'm telling you the truth. So yeah, sometimes the way I say things and the way I come off with things, let's see, Ernie, didn't they find bags of caustic soda in your truck? What is cost? What is the cost? Help me out here, people. Somebody, what is caustic? Can you explain that? Ernie, where was I a few months ago? Which time, Charlie? I mean, you've been in different places. You've been, I think you was in Illinois or something. Which time? A few months ago, I was in jail. So, I mean, I can understand it would be. You was at Jimbo's, I guess. Yes, you did, Ernie. Thank you, Audrey. I appreciate that. You know, I was incarcerated, folks. And, I'm not ashamed of that either. I'm not ashamed of that as well. I was incarcerated. I was. Thank you. I really was. Thank you so much. I understand that these people are going to make their content about me, but at least I wish they would put the real content up. What's really there is they don't get to see every night. I wish they get to see that. We don't have to time. Look, guys, we can time them out. Just don't block them because it's hard for me to unblock. And sometimes, they do things in a way of passion, in a way they actually have. They show me a little bit of passion that they care for something. And to be honest with you, the Summer Wells case has got a lot of heartstrings in it. And a lot of people cared for that baby. And I understand that. I really do understand that. But again, I do understand too that cases like Summer Wells don't ever get solved. And I'm sorry for that, but statistics are right when it comes to that. And I'm pretty sure people is going to agree with me. It don't matter how much that we think or do. The fact of the matter is the chances are so slim because of what we call is time. You see, I do classes on general awareness about time. Thank you. I appreciate that. No name. Thank you so much. And time is what tells all. Thank you. I want to say something. Wills and Aries thinks they have something great there. When you said you were asked to come into Summer's case and the way they're going to, it is what it is. Summer Wells was a fall by. I mean, that's just what that was. A lot of people look at that case as a chance to be recognized. It's sad. It's really sad. Why the hell was I sub this channel? If you read the description, it says he's Jimmy. Now I see. I don't look at other people's channels and stuff, and I don't know anything about no Jimmys. So what are we talking here about? I don't. People think that I watch these other channels, and I don't. People, I really don't. I really don't. I seen like a clip of a description or something. I seen that. Is that Nightmare Begins or something? The Nightmare Begins? Is that like some Tim Burton show or something? I don't know. Okay, let's not block nobody. Let them have their say. Let them. It's very important that people have their say. It's his. My description doesn't say I am Jimmy. Matter of fact, I am live right now. Okay, cool. So, Nightmare Begins is live right now. We don't. Again, I don't even care. It really don't bother me, guys. No name, you're exactly right. People are looking in the wrong direction for summer. The fact of the matter is, the direct link is right here. Um, it's in front of their eyes, but their eyes and their ears have deceived them. Only their God given hearts would lead them, and they don't have those God given hearts. That's what's so sad about all these missing children. It's right in front of their eyes. They just cannot and will not wake up. Now, for the record, I am not going to deny there's allegations. I'm not going to deny that there's some kind of allegations. I'm not. Because I do have a lot of controversy around me. But the fact of the matter is, my heart and my passion is, and always will be, children. Thank you. That's me. Okay. I'm sorry. It's what I'm good at. It's what I'm good at. I understand it. I understand the web. I understand that net. I understand the networks. You know, I'm not just, how do I say this? I see I need somebody to put these words up. Sometimes these words are really, really, they're baffling. Let's just say that. Let's just say the least. Thank you, Christine. I appreciate that. So, thank you, appreciate you all, and I, guys. Now, I do speak on ways that other people don't really understand, and sometimes they are signs and symbols all around us. But it is what it is. Again, we don't know who Jimmy is. I don't know nothing about Jimmy, guys. I promise. We talk. Which Jimmy we talking about? There's a couple of different Jimmys. But anyways, it is what it is. Uh, Skern's Last Dance. Well, Skern's Last Dance. Okay. So what are we talking about? Thank you. I didn't even get to do my live tonight. And Audrey, I don't know who Appalachian Jimmy is. I really don't. People think that I know everybody, and I don't. Thank you. I appreciate that. Jimmy that I got the chair from, or that I got the chair for. The thing about it is, I wasn't the one that really got the chair. I helped with it, and people used my panel and stuff for it. But I've already, already gave credit to where credit's due in that video. Thank you. Exactly. That's what I want you all to do. I want you to investigate. You were in jail when you see. Well, I was in jail. See, I don't know none of these people. People think that I know all these people. I don't. People think that I hang out with these people. I really don't. Markella, what else is new? about you being lost. But no, I'm just joking, Richie Markella. There's nothing really wrong with being lost. You'll never be governor unless I'm running your campaign. Well, Mr. Nobody, I appreciate that. Markella, I stay lost. I really stay lost too, as well. Jimmy wrestles? I don't know. Wrestled Jimbo with Jimbo back in the day. Jimmy. Are you kidding me? Jimmy. Wait a minute. Jimmy. Jimmy. I don't know, Jimmy. Everybody thinks I know everybody or something. How about this? How about I tell you some stuff? How about I tell you things that you don't know? Like you don't know. Would that be awesome if I told you things that you don't know? But I'm not going to do it for free. I'm not going to do any of it for free. I don't do nothing for free anymore, by the way, folks. I have to understand that I have needs and wants, and I have to have certain things, and I'm just not giving anything away free anymore. Because when I do, people, they backstab you, they say this or that, they screw you over, and it's sad. And it's sad that people in the chat really don't listen to what I say and the way I talk. You see, I don't use the words that would appeal to you. That's why you don't ever hear anything I say. But when I want you to listen, I pause. I know how to bring the audience. I know how to work the audience. Studied it. I studied it a lot. Thank you. I appreciate that. But being with professional people too, exactly. Well, you have to look at that because these professional people, they inspire. And you see, hey, wait a minute, they done it. What have they got different than what I've got? And then the next thing you know, you start building yourself up. Exactly. Thank you. And then you have, exactly. But guys, my new meds are kicking in and it kind of calms me down a lot. I do appreciate the ones who donated in the Cash Apps and the PayPals. And, as much as I want to say this, I wanted to leave the Summer Wells case way before than what I did. But I also knew that Candace already knew that Candace was going to be on other cameras and videos and all that and text. And, I knew that. Jimmy, I don't know what they're talking about. Is it talking about you? Is this the Jimmy we're talking about, folks, or you all are talking about? I don't know, Jimmy. They said I was in jail when it happened. Well, I appreciate that there. Thank you. Again, now, if anybody wants to come up, if any child investigator or anything would like to come up and, we could have a little chit chat, I would more than welcome it. And I'm going to say this, the reason I would welcome it is because I think there's certain things that a lot of people don't know that's going on, even though they don't believe me at all, but it's what it is. At least I'm giving the effort. I'm giving the effort right now. Thank you. As I get ready to lay down and just get some rest, thank you all. I do appreciate it. I really do. I'm gonna lay down here. I got a lot of things to think about. Got some traveling to do, some box trucks, stuff like that. You put a lot of things in them box trucks. especially moving them out, moving different things. So, uh, thank you, Rob the Magician. I'm glad to see you in here. So, there's certain things that we do, folks, that sometimes, when you're working and you're out there in it, you can't always be, um, yeah, thank you so much. Uh, Guys, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'll read your comment here in a minute. Thank you. I I am that new meds is kicking in, and it puts me out. It controls my moods and all that, and it goes against high doses of testosterone and Winstrol and Decabolin and Tribulest. It does some wild shit. But much respect. God bless you all. Thank you all for fighting a good fight, whatever that may be. I appreciate you guys. If you want to donate, donate. If you don't, don't. I'm going to sleep. Thank you guys, and I guess I'll see you tomorrow if I see you.
Rolling shadows creeping near. A van's dark whisper.
Yeah, hey James. I'm probably going to be. I'll stop and we'll do the 26-foot box truck. We'll change it over. If you want to change it over, we'll change it over, and we'll get all the merchandise and all that from there. I don't know what the load would be. The load would probably be about 65%. I don't know yet, but loaded and unloaded. But I do appreciate that. Thank you. We can do all that. Yeah, we'll do that tomorrow. If you want to do it tomorrow. I'm just tired right now. I got to get to bed. I got to get to sleep. I've been up I've done that damn recovery thing and it was ridiculous. And still, I've always been on it. I'm just tired right now, man, and need to get up real early. I got my papers. I sent my papers to you. I sent all that to you. I opened. Yeah, exactly. And I've been dealing with this fucked up fucking state. I tell you, the state's been awful to me. But damn, man, jumping through hoops, bro. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's fine. With despair, but hope is stalking in the air. Steel and fury meet the road, a hunter's heart, a code bestowed. Well, hold on one second. I got this. No retreat. The lightning tide. What are you talking about? Hold on a minute. What are you talking about, Jimmy? You said I come on and you leave. Was they talking about you a while ago? What's going on, people? Again, what's really going on? It says, "Well, come on, you leave." What happened, brother? What are they saying about you? I'm so confused, guys. I don't watch other people's channels or panels, and plus, right now my head's spinning and I'm like freaking falling out. But tell me what's going on. Is it you? It's not. It's not this Jimmy. Okay. Thank you, Audrey. Thank you. Oh, you're playing. Okay. Sorry about that. But guys, my brain is just overwhelmed and it feels like literally my head's like zick, 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 zick. It's freaking, yeah, it's overloaded like really bad right now. And I've got all this work I need to do and these transports and, dealing with kids these days, it's been ridiculously crazy. I'm telling you, like, having to revisit the old van. I mean, that stuff like that's been crazy on me. It really has. I put the photo up a while ago, and a lot of people was asking me about the van photo. Well, you can see the van. Did anybody see that a while ago? As a matter of fact, I'll put this up here again. You know, they say this and that, but this is the van. This is me in the van. If you'll notice, the chain was around it. There's no license plate. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on here. If you read some things about Johnson City, you'll see more about it. This was years and years ago, by the way. A lot of people, they'll never understand nothing. They're stupid when it comes to this. I'm telling you. Thank you. But literally, guys, I'm passing out. I probably say stuff that I don't mean to say, and you can't take me for that, guys. I'm tired. I'm I'm aggravated in a way because I'm just going through all this stuff right now, and I can't even make a little bit of just like a little bit of gold. I mean, they're worth a lot, but it's like just I'm confused right now. I'm just tired. Like, has anybody ever been just like where you're just emotionally just tired? Because I am right now. I'm emotionally tired. I've had all these things going on about me. And it's just starting to get to me. No matter, people can't see the truth, and I'm just especially with this white van, and just like if you look at the jobs, yeah, exactly. And I'm just kind of I'm overshocked. And the therapy does need and I'm probably talking out of my mind right now because I'm about fucking falling asleep. I literally, let me take this off here for a second. It's a chain and lock here, but get this right here. Sorry about that. Just, control. Well, yeah, exactly. No, you don't want that van, Jimmy. Some awful, horrible things supposedly happened in that van. As you see, it's it's got a lot of dark history, and things like scratches. There's links to chains in the floorboard. There's lock patches. There's uh, segments where it's just bolted down. There's still plates that's up under it. It's just there's a lot of misery in that van. A lot of misery. Again, this is I know, Mr. Nobody, it looks bad, and but you can see that there's a lot to that van. There was some problems with that van. There's that was used for a lot of heinous activities. I'm just being honest with you. That van right there was. I mean, it's in the history books. I'll tell you that. So, again, like I'm tired right now, so I'm kind of saying shit that just But I am talking about the van. The van's a van. Yeah, I know, Tigers. I'm going to bed. Thank you for reminding me. I'm going to bed. I supposed to be in the bed. This meds is really kicking my ass. It is. I can take one or two more questions. I see one, but it's behind the referral link. Why are you taking a pic in front of it? Because it was used to put out there for awareness, like people was doing awareness on it. It was a big thing. If you look in the newspaper, I think it talks about that van. Johnson City, you can look it up when. But anyways, there's I think that might have been one of the vehicles that's confiscated in on it, but there's a lot of things with that van. I mean, a lot of things in the hotels and the links, and where children are taken and all that. There's a lot to do with that. But I'm going to get off here, guys. I'm sleepy. I'm tired. You guys have fun. I appreciate you all. Can you all please lighten up on me and the troubles and trials that I'm going through, and what all I'm having to do? And I've got surgeries and stuff coming up. I've got all these things, and my main goal is to get back where I was with the van. I mean, with the times that I was around it, like things with getting back involved with helping people. That's my real goal. I want to do that. So I do appreciate you all. I'm going to go to sleep now. Man, they're literally kicking my ass. I understand that, Terry. Thank you so much. Something about the grandpa. They seen the van and chains. Well, I mean, me and my grandkids, I can't hardly see it. Yeah, those chains mean something. That means you can't escape from the back of it. Is what it is. It's chained down, and they chain their people down. And there's a lot of. I'm telling you guys, you wouldn't understand this, but if you look at the vans out here on the road today, I would say a good 30% of them is used in heinous activities. A lot of vans, a lot of us, not Sprinter vans, but of course, like the Ram 3500s, the big ass van Rams and stuff, they are used for a lot of things. Let's just say that. And I really trying to go out to it too much. But anyways, I was involved in that one there, Ziggy. But it ain't the Fred or nothing like that. But anyway, I can't even hardly see it. That's Zigbert. Sorry about that. I called you Ziggy. It's a friendly thing or something. But anyways, uh, Fred, no, but yeah. See, I need somebody to just say, "Go to bed, Ernie." And I'm going to bed right now. Quit talking, guys. I'll just go to sleep. Much respect, and you guys have a good one and good night. But yeah, that right there is a major part of life. Have fun.